he was threatened with a $16 million fine because of the building of a pond on his private property. A pond, that one, on his private property. The EPA said, hey, you should have told us before you built this thing. Well, he had actually obtained a state permit, but evidently not a federal permit. Well, he sued, and he won. They tried to charge him $16 million, and that young man right there, Andy Johnson, is a Wyoming rancher, and he's with us today. All right, you sued, you won, so you don't have to pay the $16 million fine, but my question is, do you have a big legal bill?
No, we don't. We're fortunate enough to have Pacific Legal and Mountain States Legal Foundation help us free of charge. We had a whole army of attorneys help us, so it didn't really cost us too much.
Oh, it's fortunate that you got people on your side, because if you didn't have them on your side, it would have cost you an arm and a leg, and you probably would not have won. Now, let's go back to the beginning here. Why did they try to fine you? Was it because you hadn't told them in advance that you were building a pond?
Well, we didn't ask for their permission because we didn't need their permission. The state of Wyoming gave us a Wyoming stock pond permit, and we built our project just like everyday people do in Wyoming. And after the fact, they come in and tried to fine us, gave us an administrative order. The fines just kept stacking up, and the only thing that we had to do, the only option they left us, was to file suit, and that's when their attitude changed.
Why did they say that you should not have built the pond in the first place? I mean, you're a rancher. What's wrong with building a pond?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, and this whole case is not about clean water at all. Their allegations of us violating the Clean Water Act are completely false. And what this case is about is money and power and overreach, and they were just trying to justify their job. I guess they figured that we were just going to lay over and do what they wanted, but they were wrong.
Now, since you've been involved in all of this, and I know it's a long legal process that you've been through, have you heard of other people in Wyoming or other ranchers elsewhere who have gone through the same thing?
Yeah, I have. There was a case a year and a half ago, Dave Hamilton out of Wyoming, that he fought, and he ended up winning against the EPA. They just overstep their bounds all the time. They make up laws. They push and push and push until people have had enough.
They really want to control you and your land and anything that has water on it. That's what they're looking for. They want to control your private property. Look, I'm staking an opinion here. You agree with me?
No, you're absolutely right. They want full and total control of every drop of water that hits the earth. And they don't care if it's private property or anything. They want it all because it's all a money trail. They want control. They want all the funds coming in. They want to control who gets these permits. And it's really not about the environment or clean water.
Well, Mr. Johnson, we're very happy that you've escaped this awful situation. I'm glad it's behind you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Come on and
Thank
tell
you.
us what happens in the future at any time you like. We appreciate it. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.